And I can tell you one thing. Beautiful butt naked women just don't fall out the sky. Those beautiful big titty butt naked women just don't fall out the sky, you know.
You did it again? You're saying the line again?
You keep saying it over and over, and I think it's pretty hilarious.
I think it's true.
It is true.
Not like naturally, though.
No, for real. I agree.
Naturally. Because obviously there's big booty women that are not natural.
Yeah, you go to the doctor and get that shit done. Mm-hmm. But beautiful big titty butt naked women just don't fall out there. Hi, Gigi.
It's too early for that, Greg.
It's not. I need you to be here with me. You here? You vibing?
I'm here.
Are you? Because if you was here, you would be here.
I'm here.
She here, y'all.
Shut up, Greg.
Why I gotta shut up?
I mean, you gotta talk because we here, but...
I'm about to say, if I shut up, then we have no product. You think people here to listen to you? What do you think this is?
You know what? I'm not even gonna do that to you, Greg. I'm gonna say, of course not.
Y'all love me. They love them some Greg.
Yeah.
You can't patronize me.
No, I think that there are some people in this world that definitely agree with you.
I think most of the world agrees with me. You see how annoying it is to think that way of yourself? Or to hear it out loud?
Wait, hold on. So this is back to me?
You see? So
you think that...
That's how you think of yourself.
I think my thoughts are valid.
And mine ain't?
I think my thoughts are valid. Do I think that my ideas can be swayed, evolved, or improved based off conversations I have with people? Yes. But if I'm going based off my instant conversation with you and what I'm getting out of it and where we're at is that we both have different opinions, will I disrespect your opinion? No. I'll find understanding in it, but doesn't mean that I don't think that I'm wrong. I can agree to disagree.
Me too.
No, you just stop talking. You don't care no more.
That's me agreeing to disagree. What's the point of me arguing with something I disagree with?
Because just because I can understand where you're coming from doesn't mean I agree with where you're coming from.
Well, I agree with that too.
So I see it as when I have different positions on things with people, it's not about proving them wrong. It's understanding where they're coming from because they feel how they feel. Now, granted, I can say that with you, that if a certain conversation will come to hand and there are facts or knowledge that you weren't aware of and now you are privy to it, I can see you changing your argument.
I am wise because I can admit when I'm wrong.
Understood. And I could admit when I'm wrong too. I'm just usually right.
Yeah.
Even when I could have been
All
wrong.
All right.
I'm probably right.
And I am joined by Terrence Howard.
Oh, we're already here. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Nigga, it's too much happening. Here we go. All right. Oh, shit. Banter. And the banter question for today is, if you had your own spot, no, not if, when you have your own house, the house that you paid for, that is just your spot, you and your spouse spot, like this is your address that's on your license, and that's like on your name is on the deed and everything, would you have sex anywhere in the house? There are follow-up questions.
Can you do it again?
The spot that you call your own, your home, the place that you find sanctuary, you and your spouse, y'all names are both on the deed.
Okay.
Would you have sex anywhere in the house at your leisure?
Why wouldn't I?
So you would?
Yeah, I guess.
I 1000% agree with that.
I don't see what.
Now, the next part to the question.
Okay.
Actually, wait, before we go to the next part of the question,
Okay.
let me rephrase it just a little bit.
Okay.
Is there any place in the house that's off limits to have coitus?
Okay, so the first thing that I thought about was no. But then I was like, maybe the kids' room. But then
Okay.
if there's no kids there at first, then no, I don't think I would care.
I would definitely do it in my kids' room just to let them know who's dominant.
But why would they need to know that?
They wouldn't know, but it's
yeah.
more of a me thing.
That's a weird thing. But that's why I'm like, I can see it happening just because of
We could be folding laundry in her room,
things like that. But
shit just happened.
yes, but then because we're folding laundry, now I gotta go wash the sheets that we just fucked them.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine for you because you're not washing the sheets.
Oh, when I wash the sheets.
Okay.
Sexist. This is about to be a very sexist episode. I can feel it in my bones. So, is there any place
They're
that's
not
off
small
limits?
ones. Go ahead. What you say?
What'd you say?
No, go ahead. What you say?
No, what'd you say?
No, I didn't say it.
Repeat yourself, woman.
Go ahead, Greg. What you say?
Is there any place that's off limits?
Outside, like that's what I thought. That's initially what I thought about. Like I would probably do it anyway, but I probably would think about, especially like
Yes or no?
no. Let me speak my piece. There's no part of a conversation if I just say yes or no.
There is a conversation. Because it's a follow-up. Jesus Christ.
So wait for the follow up when I answer, Greg. What's
I
up?
can't follow up if you answer it that way.
Okay, Greg. No.
There is no place that's off limits. That's what you were saying regardless.
Okay.
Now, would you tell your friends that you have done it in those places? For whatever reason, would you let your friends know that you have had sex all over the place?
I don't know what conversation that would be with my person because I'm very coveted when it comes to.
Not your person, your friends.
No, I'm giving you
okay, I'm sorry.
a thought process of me because when I'm just when I'm just humping on somebody, it's different. I don't mind having the conversations with women about it, but when it's like mine, I don't have that much conversation about my sex life with people. I may have talked to you about sex I've done or sex that I have, but I will never be explicit about me and my person.
Okay.
So that would be a no for me initially. I don't know what conversation could be had.
Like if they was to bring up something like, ew, y'all probably did it on this. Would you say yes or no? Would you tell them like?
I think if my friends know me, they would. That's an expectation.
That's fair. I agree.
I don't think it's like a ew. It's like it's
in the back of your mind, do you laugh though?
Do I laugh?
Like let's say it's, I don't know, dinner table. Mm-hmm. You have friends over there all eating dinner on the dinner table. Mm-hmm. In the back of your mind, it's not a little bit funny like, my ass is just on this bitch.
No, because I cleaned it. It don't matter. It's my house. It's like somebody that I know that happens to be if I had like a 1-bedroom apartment and they didn't want to sleep on the couch and I let them sleep on my bed. You know I'm fucking on my bed.
Fair. That's fair.
Now, granted, you could choose to sleep on my bed or not.
It's the dinner table.
Okay, but we've already established.
Savages.
No, we just had our space and time and opportunity.
I 1000% agree.
That doesn't have nothing to do with savage because.
But in the back of your, for me, I'm laughing in my head like.
Oh, I've had sex in weirder places.
If you knew what was on this table before your meal.
That's pretty disgusting when I eat here, but at the same time, I feel like you clean. You're not dirty. Like if I knew that you was dirty and now I just see like white shit or like just weird shit, like and it smell crazy, I don't think I would want to eat here. Period. But at the same time, I'll probably be like, let me help you clean it up. So I'm still not eating on somebody's ass. I don't see that for me. I think you would know my personality enough to.
That's funny.
But yeah, no, I think my friends would just assume. I don't think it would be a conversation to have. I think that maybe worrying about if I did it on their counter or their table, Like,
oh, I didn't even think about that.
you know, I've been in a situation where I've done it at a friend's place, and I had space, time, and opportunity.
Friend's bed, definitely.
You're a man, so I get that. All women don't want other
Friend's
women.
bathroom, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I got.
I got a few ones, Greg. And
I gotta
feel,
think long and hard about this one now.
But I think for like, because we know our relationship, and we probably talked about it at one point in time in the conversation. So if y'all want to go look in our archives, go be great. But you know that I've been in places even closer to you. But yeah, no.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else. I think just friends. I mean, definitely like friends. Like nowhere crazy in their house though.
Oh, okay. I have.
Yeah, I ain't got no place.
Oh yeah, no, I have. I absolutely have.
I gotta make more memories.
Is there any other follow-up questions?
No, that was it.
Okay.
I should have said a follow-up question, right?
Yeah, you made it seem like there was like 3
It's alright.
parts.
But we got here, and now we're about to start the show.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that you have either underestimated the thought process of this woman.
You don't think I prepared?
This is too much.
This is every week, bro.
I'm ready.
The gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong. Gigi. Welcome to Convo 150 of Just a Conversation with Greg and Gigi. I am the person that speaks first. I am Greg, and I'm joined by my lovely sister,
Gigi. Why can't you wait? Why can't? Oh, that was my old one.
I know, that's before you was nobody, right? Now you somebody, now you got a whole tag. I love you, yo.
Yo, you ain't shit, but nobody.
I'm
was
not
somebody.
shit. The next person that says I'm not shit, thank you. Because I don't think I'm shit. Who wants to be shit?
We had this conversation.
It's a stupid phrase. It's an oxymoron that's dumb.
There's a lot of oxymorons that we use, but
Oh, that's true.
I want to say that your year was started off really, really great, and then you gave Alicia Keys in the beginning of the Super Bowl.
Don't disrespect Alicia Keys.
No, she did.
Don't do that.
She did that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She did that.
Last time I checked on Apple Music, it was perfect.
Yeah, because they fixed that shit.
No, he did. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was hilarious.
Don't do that to her.
When you went back, you was like, "Oh, she hit it."
No, I was like, oh, this is great from the front.
You're right, but you're a man, and I know you saw the Super Bowl, and you definitely watched the halftime.
Don't disrespect Alicia Keys.
And you heard, you said, "Ah."
Oh, she slid on the other man's legs. How you doing, Gigi?
What does that mean?
That's gay.
So you mad? Okay. Anyways, I'm good. I'm decent. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm being the best self that I can be at this point. At the same time, still trying to figure out the bullshit.
All of the bullshit.
Work has gotten better. The time frame of everything has, surpassed. So I feel like I'm in a great space. And I'm chilling, like, right now. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how to just be the better self as, like, time is going, and I'm just taking it a day at a time for the most part. And not to be too detailed, and that's all I got for y'all. I wish I could, but ain't nothing really happening. What about you, Greg?
I am doing splendid. There's always going to be issues in the world, for sure. But I had a really good weekend. Shout outs to you. And then I reconnected with a friend. I didn't know. Let me see. Look, remember when I told you friendships? I don't have a lot of friends.
You got a decent amount.
I got 10
Okay.
at the max.
Okay.
Right? And one of those friends, we wasn't kicking it because of me. Because I decided I was going through too much shit and I couldn't be there for them. But we reconnected this week. And I didn't realize how much it was bothering me that me and this person wasn't talking. But today, oh man, shout outs to you. I missed my friend.
Oh, don't miss any of my friends that I don't have or didn't have. Maybe, possibly, just the dynamics of like what we were before, like weren't.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm glad I did that this week.
Glad you did too.
And I had good conversations, got some real different perspective of what I can do to make some quick cash real quick. So that was good.
You about to start an OnlyFans or you about to show your feet?
Neither.
Oh. I think people want to see your OnlyFans, right?
Think so?
Oh, you going through Snapchat.
Nah, I'm good.
My bad.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't mind like being like in public having sex.
Yes, you do.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
No, I don't think you don't mind. Okay, so let me rephrase that. I don't think you mind. You don't mind having sex in public. I think that you do mind that it's on the internet and someone may have access to it.
Oh, for sure. I would never do that.
Yeah, so that's what we're at. We're not just talking about public.
I'm talking about. I'm a voyeur.
Okay.
That shit is balcony, windows.
So what is it for you? Is it the idea of getting caught?
It's the thrill.
So it's like, okay, it's the risk.
It's the risk.
I think that's what that gets me off too.
1000%.
But
and I hope you see me.
no, you don't want to get a ticket.
If I'm talking about like, okay, one thing I don't think I would ever do. Nope, can't even say that.
Okay.
But what I'm thinking more when I think of voyeurism, I'm thinking more of like being in front of a window or on a balcony. Like I'm still in my space. You just happen to see me do what I'm doing.
Understood. Yeah, I'm open to like just even public spaces.
I am too. I really am.
Ew.
Shout out to Target.
I'm screaming. Me and Greg don't go to the same Target, so I don't know where he's at the Target.
You want to get into these topics?
Yes, but I'm really happy that you had a great weekend. My weekend was pretty good as well. But yeah, I'm ready to get into these topics, Greg. You and me? Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So my topic for this evening is... Oh, sorry, y'all. How do you feel about role playing? Do you want me to do all the questions, or do you want me to do the follow-ups after?
Think about it question by question.
Okay. So how do you feel about role playing?
Now, I think role playing is cool, right? I'm gonna act like we didn't even talk about this because I'm gonna ask some follow-up questions real quick. Role playing in the sense of sex,
So that was going to be my part of my follow-up, just so I
but
can
just in life in general.
because I feel like people can role play in different dynamics. But if you want to...
Because when I think of role play, I think of sex. I think
Okay,
of like
initially.
being sexual.
Okay.
I think that shit's cool.
Okay. Do you have a favorite role-playing scenario that you
Yes, being superheroes.
That's crazy.
Really? Think so? Okay.
Not crazy in a bad way, but it's very interesting that I don't want to even picture the idea. But can you give me an example of what superheroes you guys may play?
Of course, like, Batman, Wonder Woman type shit.
Do you guys have like backstories or like histories? Like you guys just
No,
came
you just
from?
know who they are. Like Batman.
Is that the voice that you use?
No, I'm just saying. You just know who Batman is, though.
Yeah, but Batman has like a facade and certain things. So like, what are you doing that gives
That
you the
is funny as fuck to me. I'm just a... Wait,
no, you have to imagine it because this is what you do. So
no. Because that's a fantasy of mine. I think the only role play, the only role play I've actually have I ever done role play? Yeah, I have done role play, but on some funny shit, like just having a different accent. But I'm thinking about
a different accent. Okay, we're getting more deeper into this. I like that.
But okay, for sure.
Okay.
Like funny accents, like that's to me that's easy shit. But I'm thinking about like
it depends if you can do the accent appropriately. So it's not as easy.
Fair. That's fair. But what I'm thinking about like fantasy, like when I'm thinking about Batman and Wonder Woman, I'm just imagining like
this is like some hentai. Like, this is
it'd be like, I am justice. I am the night.
You're laughing, Greg, but this is what you do. You said you had a favorite scenario, and I told you to tell me the roles that you like.
That would be. Oh, sorry, that's a fantasy. I've never done that before.
Okay.
I would love to.
Okay.
Hey, if you listen,
you better start watching some Wonder Woman movies.
Hell yeah.
Okay. He said you're on Amazon. He about to take that down.
Top 5 episode already.
All right, so okay. So now let's be realistic, because you're saying
so realistic is more just like doing voices or.
No. I want you to tell me a real scenario, Greg, not what you fantasize about or what possibly could be. Because
a real scenario will be like, I'm a German masseuse.
Okay, so now we're off of superheroes, but I asked you about the superheroes, so you haven't done it. It's a fantasy.
No, the superhero is a fantasy. I'm sorry.
Okay. So I asked you what's your favorite role. Since you said that they're cool, you've done role playing.
I've only done role playing once.
Okay, and so
when I've done it, I was a masseuse.
You was a masseuse. Oh, you was one of the masseuses that actually do the happy ending.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
And I'm really good with my hands, so it got real deep real quick.
Did you have a different accent or something?
I did.
That was your voice?
Yes.
You thought that was.
Go.
Yo, shout out to that. Okay, did you guys like have a conversation about it, or you guys just kind of?
Nah, I just did it.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I didn't know if they would be into it, but I was.
Oh, so you actually haven't been in a situation where someone has actually said like, let's role play, and I'm gonna be so and so. Ooh.
Have you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I love role playing because my thing is that like obviously Gigi is me, it's my brand, it's just basically, but to just kind of just be someone else or have the perception of being someone else in a different scenario, like a simple one I would say would be like I would be at the bar or I would get there before you and we would act like we don't know each other.
Oh, this shit starts before the bed.
Yeah.
Like before you even in the house.
Yes. Like
that's fine. Yo,
yeah.
Shout outs to you.
Are you okay? Thank you. You don't
I've never done that.
Yo, it's very alluring because especially like when you have a personality like mine, there's other people already talking to me at this point. Maybe some people are maybe interested, maybe they're not. But then you show up and at this point no one knows that I know anybody. I never made it seem like I was going to meet anyone and automatically we out here like either like making out or we're having a conversation. Like you buy my drinks and I just leave with you knowing that we've known each other.
That's fire.
But that's like the simple ones. Like, but then like as like you evolved and you try like, you know, like you order the pizza and they come to the door. I mean, obviously, you know, they come over, but they come to the door and you don't got no money. How am I supposed to pay? Yes.
Oh, snaps. Gigi is living out porn.
Possibly.
That's not. Gee, that's a porn.
But that's like role playing in itself.
I know. For sure, I agree.
Yeah, so like those are things that
this
like.
This is not me judging you. This is me actually like commending you. This is fire.
Well, I didn't. Well, at this point, I'm saying it to the world. Someone's gonna judge it, but at this point, I don't care. But that's just
bitches.
It's role playing. It's at this point understanding that you know this person, but you guys are acting like two different people that you don't know. So like those superhero thing, I was very curious on how like that happened, but
when it happens, I'll let you know.
Okay. But it's also understanding your partner and what they also could be into or what they have to research in order to be into it. Because if they don't know who Wonder Woman is or how her attributes are.
They don't gotta know who Wonder Woman is. It could be they can just let me be the superhero.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. Like role playing, I feel like is a 2-part thing. Like
they can still be damsel in distress.
Okay, but that's what. Okay, so that's a different scenario where you could be the superhero.
Like we both don't gotta be super. I want to be.
Yes, there we go. That's what I'm saying.
Or she could be the superhero.
Okay, but you're saying, and you're in distress.
Yeah, I got so many. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's things like that, or just being able to be. Because I think the best thing about role playing is that you guys get to show different sides of you that you may not show on a regular basis, and that's not always a bad thing because some sexualities come out because you're allowing yourself to be a certain personality.
I agree.
And so when there's and also I like storylines. Like when it comes if I ever like watch porn and stuff, like I don't like to just watch it. It's like I need to. You need to get me into it because
you're a person.
Yeah, unless I'm looking for certain things that I know that I need to watch in order to get me.
But yeah.
No, I feel like people do that too.
Sure.
I feel like
think it's funny when you hear it back.
Oh well.
Like we're not crazy. I just think it's funny.
Oh, I just think that we're here. But I love role playing, and I think everyone should try it at some point in time, especially if you've been in a relationship for the most part. I think role playing with a stranger is weird because at this point y'all not role playing. This probably really could be a serial killer.
No, that's just real.
Yo, I don't think that's what it is. Okay, so now that we've touched on like the sexual part of it, because I said that role playing could be done in different aspects of life, because I feel like people wear different hats and they don't understand that those are also roles.
For sure.
And so outside of sexuality, did you ever feel like you ever played a role? Or had a role to play? That's more of the question. That gets
deep because
everybody I feel like you gotta play a role depending on.
You gotta play it all the time.
Yeah. So let's because we're on role playing and that's a different question.
Yeah, that's a different question.
So like, have you ever felt like in any other scenario outside of sexuality that there was a role that you needed to play, or you were role playing?
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, but I do. Yeah, no. To answer the question directly, no. But I feel like I could easily get myself in those situations.
Okay, give me an example.
I want to go speed dating and just have be a different character every time somebody comes to the table.
Okay, so that's where you start role playing. Yes.
That should sound funny to me. But it also sound fucked up because people are really trying to find love, and what am I doing being an asshole?
Well, it's also speed dating, so at this point, it's really something that's either immediate chemistry or attraction, and then after that you get to know them. You decide if you want to get to know them.
True.
So anybody can be whoever they want to be until you actually get to know them.
True. That's very true.
And so that's where I go. And so I feel like there are people that role play in certain dynamics until you actually get to know them, and you're just like, oh, this isn't you. This is you.
Oh, like, would you consider like love bombing a role play?
No, I think it's a character flaw.
Okay.
I don't think that's role playing.
So with role playing, can I give you a scenario? Tell me if you think this is role playing.
Sure.
Like you just meet somebody and they show you one thing about themselves, but then as you get to know them, they're a different person.
No, but I think that's what it kind of sounded like when I was explaining to it. I think role playing is understanding that you are acting like somebody you're not. Because remember, in role playing, when we talk about it on a sexual level, like I might have similarities of who I am, but I'm not me. For sure. Right? And so when I think about role playing, I think about even like going to work. Like some people don't even know who some people are because they don't talk. But outside of work, they might be the most extroverted person that you ever know.
Then I definitely role play.
Okay.
All the time at work.
Right? It's because it's a role that you decided to play in this environment.
Is role playing and code switch the same thing?
I guess depending on how you...
I feel like in this situation it's the same.
I think you see it. I think it's how you see it, but I feel like code switching deals with more of the Caucasian. And I don't think role playing, like you could be around a whole group of black people and still role play. I don't think it's based. I don't think it's based off of.
Cause
code switching. I think code switching is more of you're trying to make someone of another ethnicity more comfortable to interact with you.
What's the difference between that and role playing though?
because we are just pretending to be somebody that's fantasized about. I think when it comes to code switching, you're understanding that you don't want to tell Bill and them, fuck them. You say it in a different way, or you understand that you speak a little bit more proper. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's still a phase of role playing, but it's not code switching.
Huh.
Because I feel like code switching is based off of ethnicity. I don't think it's code switching based off your people.
I think code switch is based off culture. Because even like you could be, and I like how you use the fact of the example of like you could be in a room with a whole bunch of black people and act a certain way, but you go to a whole other room with a whole different, like a whole other group of black people, and you switch up too.
I'm gonna just Google what code switching is, just so we can have a valid conversation. I don't want to assume what I think just because I think it's right. The practice of alternating between two or more languages or varieties of languages in a conversation. So code switching is just how you talk, not who you are.
Where you get that definition from?
I Googled it. It's from Oxford Languages.
That's whack. What's the Urban Dictionary say?
BetterUp.com says code switching is the ways in which a member of an underrepresented group consciously or unconsciously adjust their languages or syntax. So it's how you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not why wouldn't that be role playing? That's no different from me going yo 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 or no. That's no different from me like talking like I'm talking now to if I was to go to another room and be like, hello there, mate.
No. Are you still trying to be Greg or are you trying to be Batman?
So okay. That's a different dynamic to it, and that's pretty good.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Because is that like when role playing is that like you're picking a character.
Like you're not even trying to be Greg anymore.
For the most part.
But am I coming off as Greg? Like this is why I want people.
Well,
to
I feel
Greg
like with any character like that, it can't stop from being you, but you lose the essence of you to be somebody else. And code switching, you are you. You're just trying to. It's the way that you're speaking to make someone else feel comfortable. It's not about you being someone different. You are still Greg, just talking in a way where people can understand you. So you're either talking slower, talking more proper.
So my thoughts are the same. It's just that I am delivering my thoughts differently.
I think that's what code switching is.
That's code switching versus a role play would be like, this is not really who I am.
I'm not Greg. I'm Gregory.
Understood. Okay, got it.
And I will be addressed as Gregory.
Understood. Okay. No, I don't think I've ever role played outside of according to that definition. No, I don't think I've ever done it.
Like outside of I think I have.
Okay.
I think although I feel like I am authentic to who I am, I do believe that in certain places, especially even when I travel by myself, I can be a completely different person.
For sure. Okay.
I'll even be addressed as a completely different person. My name is not Gigi. My name might be Tasha or something like that.
Okay. That sounds fun.
At work, probably not because it's kind of hard to, but I don't, well, that's not true. I kind of let them kind of know the authenticity of me. But everybody don't know me like that. But I don't think it's role playing. I think that's just me just being aware of my surroundings and my environment. But outside of that, I feel like I've been more genuine to who I am. But I feel like I do, in certain circumstances, especially when I'm alone. Although Gigi is me and it's my brand and I'm not afraid of it, I do find myself sometimes just trying to not be that person because I don't want to be. Sometimes I just want to put Gigi on the shelf and let Tasha be great.
I feel you.
But yeah, that's it for me. Let me see if I got any more follow-up questions for you, Greg. I don't think so. Yep, that's it. But role playing, cool. I like it.
That was a good topic.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't want to say I love it.
I think I would like it too.
I like it. I think it especially when you're in long-term relationships, that I think that you are sometimes things get a little dry, and being able to have a place where you guys can still be y'all but have a different dynamic of it, I think that's dope. I love that. I love that so much. I think it definitely keeps it spicy as well. I think that being able to know that you're not always coming home to a Gigi, but you might come home to Tasha, definitely puts you in a different mindset, because Tasha might be a deep throat god, and Gigi might just like to lick the tip. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that I enjoy. Because not saying that I wouldn't do it as me, but it's definitely good to know that. Especially, I feel like when it comes to men, I feel like men definitely could be monogamous, but being able to know that they have a variety of the women that they can have, even if it's just one woman, definitely keeps them entertained.
Would you ever create a role that was a antagonist? So, would you ever create a role for when you're mad? Like, you think you're going to get Gigi? Nope, I'm mad at you. So today, I'm Agatha.
No, because if Gigi's mad, she's mad.
Okay.
And if I'm going to play a role, it's not going to be the mad Gigi. Gigi's already mad.
Got you.
That sounds redundant. It kind of defeats the whole role playing idea.
No, I think people do that. I think that happens a lot, though.
That somebody is... They're
like
mad.
Today, I'm mad at you, and until you make it right, I'm not gonna be X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna be this person.
No,
you don't like this person.
I think that's still the same person. I don't think that's role playing.
I think that's role playing.
I think that's the idea that I'm mad and I'm trying to put on a facade that I need to be somebody else, but that's genuinely how I feel. And so you can go back to the idea that
even if they're like, even if she's like. Let me not say she. I don't want to make it so gender specific.
Yeah.
But even if they're like, okay, you got mad, like big mad, like this ain't a joke. I'm mad at you. Mm-hmm. But then you got like jokey mad, like, oh, you want to play? Mm-hmm. I could play too. Mm-hmm. Type shit. You don't think that's role playing?
No, I don't think that's role playing. I think that's me. Like, because some people are submissive or don't like to argue, so they'll just let it go. There's other people that tend to argue, and there's people that also just want to let you know and clarify how I feel about what you just said. But I don't think that me being upset and you're not used to this person, I'm now a completely different person. No, this is me. This is me to the point where now my cup has overfilled, or the cup's so dry, there's nothing in there, and I need you to fill it or get somebody else to fill it up.
But that's serious mad. I'm talking about the play mad.
But even play mad, like, I want to be able to play with you. Gigi can have fun with you. You don't need Gigi to be Tasha in order to have fun with you. Now I have split personality.
That's part of the fun.
No, that's not role playing. This is not, just to be genuine. Role playing is definitely, it's like a movie, Greg.
For sure.
It's like recording a movie, and now I'm not doing short clips with you. This is genuinely who I am. I could play with you. We can go and have a whole banter. But when I'm telling you that I want to be the distressed lady that realized that she ordered a pizza and she don't got no money, and how she gonna pay for it, and you know that you need to get this money or you ain't leaving. Like, it's just so much different.
I hear you, but I think you're totally missing the boat on this.
Okay, so then tell me how I get the pass.
I think. And I watch way too much TV, and I totally admit that.
Okay.
But, like, you can't see yourself. Let's say one of your roles is this dominatrix chick that's like only comes out when your spouse does something stupid. Like, but cute and funny stupid. And now you gonna get Tasha. Tasha's this dominatrix chick that, like, is mad, I don't know, crazy and
when you put it like that, sure.
That's what I mean.
But you're talking about, but you didn't put it in that.
I said play
mad. Because I feel like now we know we're about to go into the role playing situation.
Yeah, it's still play mad. Are you just genuinely? Oh, so you don't want to do dishes? Huh? I will hope that's not. You can be mad.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to do dishes, and now Tasha gonna come out and be.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. You know
Wait,
what? Let's play out your fantasy, Greg. Sure, yes.
Let's not play on my fantasy.
Not together, nigga. I'm talking about just. I'm talking about and like verbally talking about it.
Like verbally, like the way I see it happening, right, would be like, I don't. I think this is a great one because for whatever reason, that's a big deal, right? But like, I don't do the dishes, and my spouse knows a good motivator for me to do the dishes would be sex. So she like, oh, you don't want to do dishes, so I'm gonna give you the silent treatment and turn into, I don't know, gypsy.
I would hope that that's an understanding because then I would think that my
1000% gotta be understanding.
Yeah, because at this point I would just think it's weird. I'm like, I don't even know who Gypsy is and why we talking about this. Like, I don't know.
And I would definitely, as soon as I nut, go do those dishes sparkly clean.
Yeah, but now you've gotten the condition where now if you don't do it, you get sex and now you can do the dishes.
Yeah.
It should be the other way around, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to you and your role playing. I hope you are able to dabble in those endeavors because I think it's really fun, and I think that it just explores you and your partner to different levels. Because I feel like once you understand that you know your person so much, being able to role play allows you to get better, like different aspects, and learn more about them at the same time.
I could agree.
Okay, you ready to get into your topic, right?
Yo. So my topic is, what is one thing that you believe men? No, you're a woman, so you're going to argue for the women. I'm going to argue for the men. What is one thing that you believe your gender has? Is that offensive? Because no, the world we live in today. Should I say sex? Your gender? What do you think women have perfected that men has not?
Understanding.
Ooh, elaborate.
I think that women have gone, specifically black women, but just women in general, have gone through a lot where they have to heal through a lot of shit. And I think that men may have those same, no, not even, they don't have the same trials and tribulations all the time. And when they do, it's harder for them to fight to stay or to be there than to just walk away. I think women have I want to say like power, but this resilience in them that men don't have, specifically even when it comes to relationships.
This is good. This is great.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, if I had a thought process,
I'm so sorry that because my answer was relationships, same-sex relationships.
Same sex?
Not in a sexual way. I'm just talking about like boys. Like, this is my boy.
Are you talking about friendships?
Sure.
Okay, because you have to say that because I was talking about
because friendships, relationship. It's, to me, it's like
they're not the same.
A relationship. A friendship is not a relationship.
A friendship and a romantic relationship are not the same.
I wasn't talking about romantic.
But that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Specifically.
Understood.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I think we've perfected the like buddy friendship, the male to male relationship. A male's relationship, I think, lasts way longer than women's.
I think it depends on the male. I think you're talking subjectively.
It depends on the woman.
Okay, but so same thing. But I don't think that's.
I think men have. I think 9 times out of 10, a man can keep a relationship with another male than a woman can with another female.
I can't agree with you.
Okay, why not?
Because I've seen female relationships. Even I have relationships that are long, so I don't think with females that I don't think. I mean, but for me, I guess if
what do you see more often?
In my day-to-day life,
just in the X amount of years you've been alive, what have you seen more? Like what relationship have you seen last longer? A female keeping their friendships intact, or males keeping their friendships intact?
If you're talking subjectively, I'm going to say males.
Exactly.
But that's subjectively. That's what I see in front of me. But that doesn't mean that's an overall like consensus.
If we could only talk about what we've seen.
Yeah, but it's also what we understood.
But
I'm not going to argue your thought process because I'm agreeing with you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because of what I've seen, but I also know the type of woman that I am. So
To
that
clarify,
plays a part.
I'm saying women do. I know women who have long-standing relationships too. I just my thing is I think men do it better, or men more. Not like I said, 9 times out of 10, men you will find a man to keep their relationship with another male longer than a woman. I'm not saying women don't ever do it. Just to clarify.
Okay.
We're going back to your point of understanding.
Yes. Okay. But I'm talking about a romantic. I'm not talking about
Romantic, understand.
friendship.
Whoo! Damn, I hate to agree, but I actually do agree.
Yeah. A man could cheat and a woman could cheat, and the situation will never.
It would not be the same. No, it is not.
It won't be the same.
Damn, that's good.
A woman can lie and a man can lie, and it won't be the same.
Nope, you totally right. Double standards is a bitch.
So it's like it's. I think that even though it's not okay or great to be that individual, I think that women have that.
Okay.
They can see the gray. Men only see the black and white until they decide that they want to see the gray. But it's only to the benefit of them.
Yes. I'm trying to think of it in a subjective manner because you're totally right. 9 times out of 10, you are 1,000% correct. But that's not all men. But that's not the argument.
No, and yeah, the argument because that's you're trying to be
Absolutely.
subjective in the conversation. Because obviously, I don't want to put that on all men, but
Yes. Fuck. You see what y'all niggas do? It be the bad niggas.
what do you, no, good niggas don't find understanding either.
That's not true. I'm a good nigga. I find understanding. Fuck. You said romantically, not with friends.
I'm not talking about friends.
Romantically, I definitely find me, Greg. I'm understanding nigga.
Sure.
In fact, I think and this is the world that we live in, but niggas who are understanding are usually looked at as simps.
I guess that's society, but I think that it'll just open the door of relationships to benefit more than be a detriment if there's understanding on both ends.
1,000% agree. You don't think I'm understanding?
To a certain extent, of course.
No. Ain't no damn certain extent.
You mean like a blanket?
Yes.
No.
What? Why?
Why?
Yes, why?
Because, okay, if we're going to go here, I think it's because I think of the experiences you haven't had that you're now having. And so I think that your understandings of things prior to your understandings of things now may have evolved, but I think you're still working through all that.
That's a different conversation.
No, it's not. This is why I don't think...
You say... Wait, let me make sure I'm clear on what you're saying.
Okay.
You're saying that men, 9 times out of 10, men are not understanding in relationships when it comes to
No, we're talking about you, per se.
No, I need to understand the initial argument, and then I will bring it to myself.
Yes, men are not as understanding as women.
And I think in a relationship...
You said, well, no. The question that you had is, what do you think, or what do we believe that women, for me, and men for you, have perfected better than the other?
For sure. You said understanding.
Okay.
And I agree with that. I think women are way more understanding than men.
Okay.
But you're saying especially in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. I 1,000% agree with that.
Okay.
When I think of understanding, I'm thinking of like you can hear and listen to where the other person is coming from and make rational decisions based on your understanding of what's happening in the situation.
Okay, and that's your.
That's my definition of understanding.
And you think that every time That's what you have done.
In a relationship?
Yes.
With my significant other?
Yes.
1,000.
Okay. Do you want me to rebuttal?
Yeah, please do, because I don't think there's ever been a time I wasn't understanding with my significant other. You can look at me with my significant other. That's not understanding.
Yeah, I know.
No, because it would be understanding if she did it too. And me not looking at her realize that I did the same thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Understanding would be like you said, men and women can't cheat. And like a woman could cheat, or a man could cheat, and a girl could forgive them for whatever understanding that they have. But a woman could cheat on a man, but the man is not going to understand why they did it. That didn't happen.
So what happened?
That's not understanding. Because what I'm saying,
okay, let me help you get to where I'm at without putting everything out there. Like, you understood what the individual wanted, what they needed from you.
Yeah.
But your response wasn't that you understood. It was that you didn't care.
Disagree.
So if you understood, why would you do it?
Because I understood what I was going at that point.
That's not the conversation. Because at that point, then that's subjective. What understanding is the question is that women understand the situation that they're in with their person, not subjectively. A woman's not saying I understand where I'm at and this is what I'm doing and this is what's happening. The understanding is that my spouse may have done something against my beliefs, and I find understanding in how I can stay.
I think that's a different scenario though.
Okay. Like I said, Greg.
Because I get what you...
In general, okay, I'm going to tell you that for the most part, yes, you are understanding. But have I seen scenarios where you could be understanding but still went the other way? I can see that too. So for me, you can't tell me that if you understand... It's like being... what's the word? It's like being... defiant. It's like being defiant. Because if you're telling me that you understand, but you're still doing something out there, how do you tell me that you understand if you're still doing what's wrong?
In order to be defiant, you have to understand.
Okay. Not true.
You can't be defiant and not understand.
If I don't understand, sometimes I'm defiant. Then I understand because now I've been defiant.
The definition of being defiant is actually understanding that what you're doing is wrong.
Okay.
So you got to understand in order to be defiant.
Okay. Because I feel like there's people that don't understand, so they're defiant because they don't understand. And once they understand, then they say, "Oh, I didn't know that's what I was being defiant."
No, people just fuck up because they don't understand. To me, you can't. If you understand, I'll put myself out there. It's like you said, I understood what they wanted. The defiance comes because I went the other way. That's the only way I could be defiant. There's no way I'm defiant if I didn't understand what the situation was.
Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I'm standing on that one.
that you're an understanding person, even though you have your personal views.
Absolutely. Just because I understand doesn't, like we always say, just because you understand doesn't mean one, you have to agree, or two, that you're going to go with the understanding. I still understood.
And maybe I'm just being subjective because now we're just focused on romantically, and I can't speak on that. Sometimes I don't think you understand me.
Now we're taking it off of romantic?
But I don't. That's why I was just like, I just want to leave it there because at this point, if we're going to talk about romantic, that was when I went back and forth with you, it was only because of the situation that I perceived it as. Right. But as you explained it to me, then I have no other thing. So then you are understanding, Greg.
I'm very understanding.
In a romantic relationship.
Very much so.
Maybe. And I still think it's based off his experiences and how he's understanding the individual that he is now becoming.
Sure. What?
I think your understanding I still believe that your understanding has changed based off your experiences now. I think your experiences have evolved. And so now your understanding, like what you could have said no, or you don't understand, or you would go against, you now experience. And so now you have a better understanding of the scenarios I've ever brought up.
I 1000% agree with that. I had that conversation with Brennan. Like, I 1000% agree with that. My stance is still on the relationship. I'm 1000% understanding. I'm standing on that.
I guess when. So if someone cheats on you, you would understand.
Sure, doesn't mean I have to agree with it.
Will you stay?
No. That's why I didn't.
Okay. I hear it. You ready to get into this new dialogue, Greg?
Yo. All right. If you are with us, thank you for being with us through the last however long this episode is. Welcome to the end of the show. We end every episode with the portion of the show called New Dialogue. New Dialogue, we talk about something that we find very interesting throughout the week. What you got?
I went to the Cat Williams show.
Okay.
In AC, and it was cool. I hated my seats. I think that I definitely probably need to do more research, and I felt like I did enough research for me to choose the seats that I did, and I felt like it was very uncomfortable and tight. But the show in itself was cool. I laughed. Maybe not as hard as I thought I would, but I did laugh. And maybe it was just the seats, because I felt like I wasn't where I felt like I needed to be. Monique was there, and I think that if you saw anything on your timelines about her saying she don't mess with her son, that was the show that she did it in.
I haven't heard a lot of good reviews on the Cat Williams show.
It was so interesting enough, and I don't know why. I'm used to enjoying his stand-ups when I watch it on any streaming platform. But it's like, I don't know, and that's why I was so excited to go to this one. It didn't hit for me. But granted, it could just be where I'm at mentally, and I wasn't able to take it in, and it also could have been the idea of seats, and all these other factors could have played into it. But I think that when you're in a good space and it's a good vibe, it's not really a factor. I feel like there's people in the nosebleed sections that probably may or may not have a great time at this point, but for me it was alright. It was alright. But I'm happy that February is about to be over. I needed to get this February out the way. I don't know what next February is gonna entail, but I'm trying to just be better spirited in that mindset and just trying to think it's just gonna get better. But that's all I have. But the show was good. AC was cool. I enjoyed the people that I experienced, and that was it. How about you, Greg?
For me, my new dialogue is that I've been just really enjoying social media on all platforms. Every platform, there's something very interesting happening, and I've just been enjoying it. I'm still very social with regular people, but I just enjoyed being in conversations on social media, whether it's about wrestling on X or Tessa Risa, whatever the bitch name is, on TikTok, to the funny memes on Instagram. Social media has just been fun for Greg the past couple of weeks. And yeah, you can craft your social media platform to only things you want to see or want to interact with.
All right, so Greg send you some bullshit.
Now, that's on you. If you decide to follow me, I like to disrupt timelines.
Shout outs to you.
Shout outs to me. But yeah, that's my new dialogue. I've been enjoying social media.
That's that. I've been dabbling in it more than I usually do, but I be on YouTube, so yeah. So thank you so much for making it. Well, Greg said that already, so I won't even say that again. But my main is words.
Beautiful big titty butt naked women just don't fall out the. I'll be practicing.
Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us?
Yes, you can follow me on X and Instagram at GregDelson26. And you can follow the pod on X, Instagram, and TikTok at JustAConvo_pod. Also listen to the pod every other Tuesday on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Acast, or wherever you like to listen to your podcasts.
Awesome. And my amazing individuals, you can find me. I'm probably just on X, maybe, at GCarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. And if you forgot today, if no one told you today, if you need to be reminded today, if you nutted today, because I have, and it's like an amazing feeling. It's like one of those, it's that feeling that just keeps giving even after the fact when you come appropriately. But outside of that, Greg and I want you to go be great. Gigi.